So these are the so if you see this particular component where SAP is developing couple of cloud products on cloud versions. Basically you can see Ariba, and some of these applications are natively homegrown, and some of them are basically acquired. Some of them there are acquisitions of acquired by SAP. So you can see the Ariba, which is relevant for procurement and also for Concur. It's for travel and expenses, and Fieldglass for contractor management, and Hybris for sales and distribution, and also for a couple of other things, success factor for HRM and all. Okay, these are the couple of other developments SAP is doing. SAP is developing on the cloud platform, and also the round down. You can see basically this also SAP is developing a couple of other things. HANA cloud platform, basically, which is a cloud platform where customer can develop their custom programs. So this is also one more area basically they are evolving on. So, and if we can see just a minute. So if you can see the right side, so this particular portion will talks about the deployment options which is SAP is giving. So you will have multiple deployment options, and you can go with HEC, which is HANA Enterprise Cloud. Also you can have an option for private cloud and also public cloud. So private cloud is a cloud option basically where customers can, if some private companies, that means for example IBM is hosting for one of their clients, so it's that in the private cloud space. And also in the public cloud, it's a normal cloud product as any other cloud product. So these are all the basically various deployment options which you can see from SAP. And also okay, we spoke about HANA, and we spoke about certain cloud applications. Also we have seen the various deployment options, and also we have discussed on HANA cloud platform. So also there is a important thing from UI end. So they are basically evolving continuously on other side on modern UI, which we are calling as the Fury. On the Fury also they are evolving continuously. So we have a separate slides for Fury, and also I will take you into the system also. I will show you how it looks like, and also the advantage of the Fury is basically you can consume this basically on any device, your mobile or laptop or anything. So anyway, we'll go to that particular topic deeper in the next slides. So before that, let's understand where we are now. The journey of SAP and S/4HANA from finance side, where we started and where we are, and what is our future plan. So that let's discuss on those topics now. So we will see it's a big deal. So let us understand these numbers before we go into the topics deeper. So basically, this is a journey for journey which SAP has started. So from finance side, if you see the innovations on the finance side, basically they were released add-on version 15.03, and before that we used to have a simple finance 1.0. Which is released in the market in the late 2014 and early 2015. So that was there for only 3-4 months time, and basically couple of customers, there are 36 customers went on it. So, and after that they released 1503, and also if you can see, so and subsequent to that they released 1511, and also then basically in the 1503 what was there means, basically in 1503 there are only innovations they added in the finance side, and the logistics is classic logisticals. Okay, but when you see the 1511, it's a full product with your finance as well as logistics innovations as well. Okay, so for the system perspective, you need to have add-on version 1511 on top of your HP. I mean, you need to have a HP 7, and also on top of it, basically you need to add add-on version 1511. Okay, this point of time, basically a couple of things, functionalities is dropped where it used to work on 1503, and couple of functionalities added where we were not getting 1503. So anyway, those topics, those topics we will go deeper when we start the actual sessions, and we will go to delta by delta, 1503 to 1511 and 1511 to 1605. And the 1605, basically from 1605 onwards, we are calling it as a, earlier we used to call it as a simple finance. From 1605 onwards, we are calling it as a S4 HANA Finance. Okay, and here, I mean, there are a couple of functionalities used to, there are a couple of functionalities to completed on 1511. Those functionalities you are completed in 1605 and 1610 versions. And if you can see, the interesting thing here is the 1605 means the first two digits, it will, it will refer your year, and the second two digits will refer your basically month. So this product is released in May 2016. The 1610, again it is released in the 10th month of 2016, and the latest one is 1709, which is released in the last 2 months back. So it is there in the market. So whatever the topics I am going to be covered, so we will take on 1709 only. And there is a delta from 1511 to 1605, and 1605 to 1610, and 1610 to 1709 as also. The 1709, they have added so many functionalities, and there are a couple of things from finance and the subsequent document splitting, and also the COG split. And I don't want to go to the topics now. So let's see all those in the real time. Once I started the sessions, then you will come to know on all those things. Okay. So, but whatever the topics I am going to be covered, I will be going to be covered on only on 1709 system. Okay, which is the latest one. And also, so you can see that a couple of other interesting things you can see here. Okay, so on the top side, the light green color with highlighted with the light green color. Okay, these are the products where basically SAP HANA Cloud, the cloud products. So which is cloud products. The difference between the cloud products and on-premise versions. So the code, the base code is same for both on-premise version as well as in the cloud versions. But only for cloud products, as a normal cloud product, basically you will have a restrictions on the cloud products. Okay, and also in the cloud also you can see different versions here. So the 1511 and 1602 and 1602, 1605 and 1608, 1611, 1702, 1705 and 1708 and 1711, which is the latest one is the 1711. It is there in the market. On the cloud also you will have a multiple products like finance, your marketing, and also professional services, and recently the manufacturing things also released in the market. So you can get all those functionalities on cloud versions as well. Okay. So this is a whole journey we can see from the day one to till date. This is evolvement, and also in the future till they have a vision till 2025. So the subsequent releases, annual releases, you can expect. In the 18, now we are on 1709. You can expect 1808 the next year. 2018, and in the month of in the 8th month, you can expect that release version also. The next version also. Okay. So hope we understood a couple of things from the numbers point of view, where we started and where we are, and currently where we are and what is our future vision. Okay, so fine, we understood what is HANA, and we understood a couple of cloud products. Also we have understood the deployment options. We understood something on Fury as well, which is a modern UI. So anyway, we'll go to Fury and I will show you something else also. So let's go to a little deeper into the topic as well. So before that, I have developed this product. So then if I wanted to explain the customer, so what is a big deal basically for the customer to buy this product? What is his benefit? So those things we will see in the next slides. Okay. So if somebody's have any doubt, or if you have anything in mind, just you can put me on chat, or you can raise your question, you can ask me also. Okay. So okay, so what is a big deal basically? What is a big deal for the customers who wanted to go for S/4HANA? So how can I project my product to customer? So that that we will see in this particular slide. Okay. So basically, if you can see the current architecture of the from database point of view, you have a lot of challenges, right? I will give you some of the examples from finance end, so that you will, which is our expertise area. So then you will come to know the difference and what exactly from database side things are changing and all. So basically, the main thing is for the speed up retrieval of typical analytical data. So now what they are changing is they are moving from row to column structure, where your data footprint will be reduced, where it will be held for higher throughput. So okay, so they are greatly reducing the data footprint. So finance side, I will show you one example of how it is happening. So in the finance side, if you see the finance side, basically, if you can see the current architecture, you can see you have different tables, right? So I will take my simple architecture. Basically, we will see these are the tables. Okay, these are the tables I am using for my finance, right? This is my existing current architecture. So from GL side, if I can take from the GL side, or from AR and AP, so you have a BKPF is a header, and also basic is a line item table. And addition to that, you have a couple of other tables called indexes, and as well as your total tables. So for example, if I post a document, it will be stored under BKPF and basic. Addition to that, it will be stored. For example, you have line item tables called BSIS, BSAS, and BSID. For customer line items, BSID, and customer cleared items, BSAD, and also BSIS and BSAS for general ledger open items and line item clear items, and also your for vendor open line items for basically BSIK and BSAK. So these are all the tables. Basically, addition to your header and line item table, you are storing all these index and total tables. Okay, so where it is, I mean, in the new innovation, basically, so all these index tables and total tables are dropped. I mean, that means absolute. So now only the new table, only one single line item table which we are calling as a single source of truth, that's AC doka. The table name is basically, table naming convention is AC doka. That AC doka table is which is a new line item table. So it is introduced in an S4HANA. So now in the new architecture, if you can see, your entire, all your index tables and total tables are absolute. Only your, instead of those tables, basically they introduced basically only single line item tables called single source of truth is AC doka. So now when you post a document, it will be posted to your BKPF and the new line item table AC doka. So those documents, this particular document will be not saved under any index and total tables. Okay, this is a couple of changes. Anyway, we will go to this topic, topic wise, basically in our detailed sessions. But the whole thing is here, the data footprint, how it is reduced. I wanted to make you understand here. Okay, that is how it was evolved, and that is how it is evolved on from database architecture point of view. So, and a couple of things we can see from. So, a couple of other things we can see. So, and also there are a couple of challenges in the current architecture now. So, when you see, especially from reporting point of view, see, for example, I have a report. So now you know, so basically we are getting. I mean, with for customer wants with some slice dice, so they wanted to make a report. They wanted to build a report. So now we have a source called source BI. So in the BI, basically we are developing the reports. But the challenges with the BI is basically it will takes time to build a report, and also you are using multiple extractors here, and also it will consume time, and also it is not the real time data. You will not get. So for example, my operational report for the business, they wanted to see on real time. Okay, where in the current system, basically you cannot see the operational report on the real time. So with the new structure, with the new developments, basically you can, that is possible with S4HANA. So these are the couple of typical examples I'm giving. So but if you can see, there are a lot of things out there. So only we will see the finance side, all the involvement in the finance side and the 1709, that we will see in our real-time classes. And also when we go to the topic of modern UI, which is Fiori. So we'll talk about the modern UI Fiori now. So let's go to the, and also the, so this is basically Fiori point of view. This they have, I mean, you can see a couple of things. Basically we can call it as a Fiori apps, the tiles which we can create a tiles there, and you are calling it as a tiles. This is a new term for view people, but anyway, I will show you in the system as well. And these Fiori apps are categorized in three different components. One is transactional and analytical and factious. So transactional is basically wherever your customer, I mean your users will pose it, when the users will pose the transactions. So those transactions will be categorized as, for example, your B50 or FI02 or FB60. So these are the transactions basically categorized under these particular apps. So these particular apps will we can able to pose a transaction by using these particular apps. And for the analyticals and facts, basically those are relevant for reports. So I will show you a couple of things from the system as well. Let's open the system. is a field launchpad. Basically, you can see all the information. I'll show you a couple of things here. So how the new modern UI looks like. So it looks like this. I'll show you a couple of things from finance end, so where you people are familiar with. So now I will show you some of the apps from asset accounting point of view, some of the apps from general ledger, and from cash management point of view also. So let's see something from account payable point of view. So these are the couple of apps you can get, and if you want something else also you can get here for the general ledger accounting perspective. Okay, so these are the couple of, we are calling these, this, for example, this is a particular app where you will get the asset history sheet. So this we are calling as a tile. Okay, so so like this you will have different apps. Anyway, this all these topics basically we will go deeper while we go to the real-time topics. I will show you what are the important apps added and what are the important apps from each and every submodule wise, and what you will get there, and what are the additional things you are getting there with new UI. So those things we will discuss in deeper when we go to the real-time topics. Okay, so let's talk something else also basically. So this is a future roadmap basically for SAP. SAP, now, by 2018 they wanted to bring all the functionalities of BPC sourcing and CLM under S4 HANA core, and also from EWM and TM point of view, transport management, and also EWM full functionalities they wanted to bring under S4 HANA. So might be 2020, and also they have a roadmap for ACC, CRM, SRM, CM, and all the functionalities by 2025 you can see under S4 HANA core. Okay, so in addition to that, so these are, we have as of now, just we understood now from a couple of things from Fury as well. So let's go to the migration point of view. So there are a couple of migration approaches which we are following for the migration of So for the technical migration of S4 HANA and conversation greenfield and functional phases greenfields and system consolidation, these are all the different migration approaches which we are following for the migration from classic to S4 HANA. Okay, so these topic also basically I have was prepared a couple of things for these are all the things. So we'll take it as a separate project kind of, and I will explain you in the migration topics when to use which method. So when do I go for conversation, when do I go for follow this particular greenfield approach, when do I follow the technical migration to S4 HANA. These are all the things we can see, and also system consolidation point of view. So functional phase greenfield. So when to follow which approach, these things we will discuss in the migration topics. Okay, so I don't want to take you into deeper of, especially for migration topics now. So, and also just wanted to share with you the topics I'm going to be covered on S4 HANA. Okay. So anyway, I mean, the topics point of view, it is already uploaded, and I think our training support team will be provide you all those information. So the topics which I'm going to be covered, I'm going to be covered on 1709. Okay. Now I'm opening the floor. If you have any questions, just put me on your chart, or you can raise your hand so that I will unmute you, so that you can ask the question as well. Okay. Hello. So anybody have a questions? Anybody have? I mean, any questions on the topics covered, and also the general things. Also, if you wanted to ask on something, you have a doubt on a couple of, I mean, things. Maybe if it is,
Hi.
if you,
Hi,
yeah,
this is
hi,
Nidhi.
yeah,
I have some questions. Like basically, we know we know the how exactly SAP ECC Finance works, but all we were expecting is like, are you going to go into the system, do the configuration, and post some documents by the difference? Because we know, like in asset accounting, there is a lot of differences has happened.
yes,
So that
yes.
yeah, see, like we say, like just showing the ZL account screen and
Got it,
say that
got it,
okay.
got. Yeah, got your point. Basically, whatever I'm going to be show, so everything will be, I will show you all the functionalities. Only few functionalities we cannot see, but most of the functionalities I will do configuration, and we will see the end-to-end cycle on the front end on the new database. So also we can see all this database simplifications point of view, and also applications simplifications point of view also. So from user, and also something is coming new. So all those things I will cover in my sessions, that too on 1709.
Okay, and we have access to this 1709 system, and the system has like at least one company code set up, and some data is there, right? We need not to like create the company code from the scratch and do all the settings and then start practicing.
Yes, you will have a couple of company codes already created one. If I mean, I think we have a different vendor now. Anyway, I will create it, so you can follow my company code, so that you need not to again do on your own. Just follow my company code, which I'm using for my real-time classes. So that is enough for you to study that particular company code, whatever I did. And anyway, I will give you the detailed information while we are going for the sessions as well. But
Okay.
that you can follow that particular company code, you will get everything there.
Yeah, all I just wanted, at least some data is there instead of us doing right from the scratch, because we don't have that much time and the system is also not correct. Like then we can't do anything. We just can't. We just need to
So
just.
there are for first couple of company codes already data will be there.
Okay.
But if you ask me, I mean the end-to-end kind of thing, if you wanted to see, so you follow my company code and you try to simulate my company code only, which I am creating. So I think the same server I mean all of us using. So I think you will get the data there, and you can study all the whatever the studies you wanted to do, or whatever the analysis you wanted to do. You can do it from my company code as well.
Okay. One more question. See, regarding mostly like we may get the problem when we load the data. As you know, like as we don't have the real-time data here, probably like we create some LSMWs, but we don't have much data or much really good data, I can say. But you have already worked on a HANA implementation. If you're HANA Finance implementation, are you going to share what kind of issues we are getting when we are migrating or converting into HANA Finance?
Yeah,
Because that's
that
what
is
basically people ask us, right?
got it. Basically, that particular topic is a migration topic. Okay. migration topic, I will take you through in the system, and couple of things is it as a demo system. Basically, we will sometimes, basically what will happen is the demo system, basically we already run couple of things, but anyway you will get that. I mean, I will make you understand clearly what we are doing before pre-migration checks and during the execution phase and after post production and all those stuff we can see in detail. Information I will give you. I will explain you each and everything. I will take you through in the system also, and couple of things we can see all the changes, and couple of things wherever as a demo system have certain limitations. There I will explain you deeper into those things. I will put you in the live kind of thing there.
Okay.
If you understand those topics
And
as well.
regarding the topics, because you haven't shown us the syllabus here, are you just covering the GL, new GL, asset accounting, receivables, payables, cost controlling, and account-based COPA, or are you like, will you show us like why we still need to go to the costing-based? We know like we can't achieve everything with account-based pay.
Yeah, that is what we are going to be covered basically in the real-time topics. Basically, I mean the content. I think they are. I mean, you can contact our training support team. So they already shared with them. They uploaded somewhere, so you will get the information from them.
Okay.
And for your information, the 1709 is talking about the subsequent document splitting and all those stuff. Also, I'm covering. Okay. The COX and accounting based company is a part of it, so we must and should cover it. So all the topics basically which is SAP is bringing on S4 HANA 1709. So I will cover everything.
Material ledger also, right?
Yes. ML is part of it. The changes, but only the thing is, you should have a background. I mean, I don't want it to go to detail. I mean, if you the gaps on PCC 6, I don't want it to goes into deeper into those topics. Basically, only I will talk always on the delta point of view.
Okay, I understand. Yeah.
Okay. Basically, if we wanted to go for those things, also is possible, but only it will take 6 months or 7 months time. So that's a problem. Because we are targeting only this for 24 hours, and that will maximum to 24 to 30 hours. So all the delta, everything I will cover, and I will make you live. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. Configuration, front-end execution, and I made a couple of scenarios. For example, for you extending ledger. So how many ways you can see, how many ways you can simulate it from the business perspective. So all those things I have covered, and like that. I mean, each and every topic. Not only that, from asset accounting point of view, the integrated asset acquisition, and also so many things are coming to the picture, and when to do what, and also from the migration point of view, also a couple of things which you need to take care, and also data migration point of view, and also system migration point of view. So all those things I will cover during the sessions. And COPA point of view, accounting based COPA, and I will give the refreshment for accounting based COPA, casting based COPA. On top of it, I will go for accounting based COPA, how it is evolving, how it is evolved, and how it is evolving also. I mean, the future vision also when they have, and 1610 whatever. I mean, 1511 till 1511 what we used to not get and what we are getting in the 1709. All those topics I will cover. And from the integrations point of view also, for example, from MMN. So now there also data simplification is happened. There also you can see the structural changes. So those things also I will show you, and because we must and should learn it from ML perspective. Okay. So I'll cover, no problem, no worry. And the topics point of view also, just you can get those topics from my training supporting team. So they will provide you all the information.
Okay, material actually they gave us like EAC 110 or something like that. Is the same material? I think 1709 it's a different material, right?
1709 it is a different material. Only few things are changing. So those few information, basically the changing information is on top of 1610. I think most of you will get whatever the information is provided by training support team, but couple of the latest things maybe they not covered it. But I will do one thing, I will prepare a document. I already prepared a document, so that I will share with you. So that is more than enough for you.
Okay.
The subsequent changes on 1709.
Thank you.
Anybody else have any other questions? Just please raise your hand, or you can put me on chat or any. I mean, let's discuss on those points as well.
This is Ali. I have a few questions. I first want to know that how is your course is structured? As a you're just creating a company, doing postings and showing us the reports, or you will be structured as a project? And is it a course is for the analyst level, or for the consultant, or for the senior consultant? Do we need to have a FICO background, or your course will educate us during your courseware, and you will give us the understanding of EHP6 and the S4 HANA? And do you always take us into the MMSD integration and asset management integration point, and how you will show us the COPA and the FI functioning? So because these are all things, I think there's a numerous topics you have just call
Got
out, and the 24 hours seems to be very little for this.
got it. So basically, this is not for the freshers. So not for the who don't have the background of ECC6 and all those stuff. Basically, this session is on top of your ECC6 CCC6, the delta from ECC6 to S4 HANA, all the versions. I can start from 15.03, the delta 15.03 to 15.11, 15.11 to 16.10, 16.10 to 17.09. Those things I will cover. From ECC6 point of view, you need to, you need to have a little background on that, and also you need to, if somebody did not work on some areas, you need to refresh on ECC6, because I will talk on delta, so only on the changes which are coming on S4 HANA. So that's why, you, as you said, it is true. Basically, that's what I'm saying. It will, if I wanted to cover an ECC6 things, it will take minimum 6 months time. So, but this session is these sessions, whatever I'm going to be covered, only on the delta things I'm going to be covered. But on the delta things, sometimes you need to do the setup for ECC6, whatever you are doing the setup. So the same thing also you need to cover it. And also on top of it, we need to again go for the new changes point of view. But I will do all those things in my system basically, but I will show you the delta things only. But you see the results for the delta things, but you will have the the configuration for, as usual in the ECC6 point of view, whatever you are doing, couple of things you need to do the same. But on top of it, the delta, whatever delta posting, delta things, delta results, whatever you wanted to see, that week I will show you all those things. But only the thing is, I will not show you the configuration, because I will do in offline. I will show you everything, because if I not do it, even you cannot show it, I cannot show it. I'll do it, but I will, during the sessions, I will not do the configuration things basically. The problem is, if I do online, basically it will take a lot of time, and also you will have a lot of questions there. So this session is basically for the only people who already have experience on ECC6, and on top of it, only just delta things only I'm going to be covered in these sessions, not
Okay,
for on ECC6. Yeah.
I will repeat your same statement. As you said that during the course of your job responsibilities, you will work on one area and you won't get the exposure to other areas. And it happens for a couple of, say, months or years, and you don't have. But does it
Yes.
become very challenging for a person like this? Because if I work in a GL and say APAR area, but he has never touched for long time the COPA and all the other submodules.
No,
So
I don't think it is a challenge. Just you can refresh on the system ECC6, ECC6 system. So whatever the things are there, just you can just go through and just you can refresh your things there. So I think you can adjust it. It's not a big
okay.
thing for.
As a side note, what all configurations we'll doing the offline? Do you share those documents with us so that we can catch up the pace?
Sure, I'll do that. And
Okay.
during the sessions, also a couple of things I will show you the differences from the wherever the changes are coming. So there definitely I will stretch on all those points. Basically, wherever changes are not coming, even I will share you those documents as well.
Okay. I'll appreciate if you can quickly pull up and show me the indexes, what all points you'll be and discussing, so that where you will majorly focusing and where you will think that it will not take too much for you to take time.
Okay.
And how this course will help us to get through the certification.
Yeah, this I made a course in such a way that basically you can able to, if you understand the topics well, you can able to not only in interview, not only for certification perspective. You can do the justification for anything. The understanding subject is important. If you understand the topics well, then you can answer any kind of question. And also interview, this especially from certification point of view also, I'm keeping in mind what are the questions they are going to be covered under certification for each and every topic. So that I will put as questions, and let's have, we'll have a couple of discussions there, and I will ask you the questions, and I think you can ask me the things also, and I will make, I will make you prepare in such a way that basically where you can able to answer all those certification questions as well. Okay, if you understand the subject, in different ways, so definitely you can able to do the justification for certification. That's not a big thing.
So you're pulling the courseware. Can you just pull the courseware and run down to the topics, please?
This basically I shared with my team. My team will share with you. I think that our training team. So you can get from my training support team. So I already shared with them. So I think it is in there.
My idea is if you run down as an, you'll show us that these are the key areas where you will be focusing more, and these are the keys area where we don't need a lot of time from your side.
I have the course contents.
Because what in the overview you have done is you have given the introduction for S4 HANA, but not too much what you will be covering.
That's what in this particular system, basically I don't have that. I'm using the different system now. So, but I shared already with my team, so you can get there. You can ask them. So if you have any further questions on it, again you can contact me or as well. I think you can contact them, and through them again you can contact me.
Okay, I got
because I already shared with them, but it is not there in the system, so that's why I'm not able to pull it.
I understand. I am a last minute comer, that's why I don't have those details. Thank you.
Yeah, I think. Okay. Got it. If anybody have any other doubts, please ask me, or you can put me on chat, or you can ask me something somebody's asking. Okay. So fine. If anybody others have a doubt, okay. Yeah, Nirmala, I already unmute you. So you can go ahead, or someone.
Yeah, I had all my.
Already, okay. So Partha, do you have any questions? If not, okay. Rajan, you have any questions?
Yeah. So how about a reporting component and BPC? Will that be touched as well?
So BPC, just I will give the brief, just overview kind of. But BPC is a separate component. Basically, there are a lot of things coming in BPC as well. So this, if you can see broadly, there are three categories. One is finance, and one is S4 HANA Finance, and one is S4 HANA FSCM, and also the BPC. So BPC is a separate component. I don't want to go to the deeper kind of things. So because basically, I'm going to be covered only on more focus on only on S4 HANA finance side. So BPC, just I will give you the overview kind of things, not deeper kind of thing. Okay.
And how about reporting, operational reporting from finance sites like CSVs and VP virtual models?
Yeah, that's what basically these core topics we can cover in the BPC sessions. So we can have other sessions also going on for BPC. So those sessions will be covered, and those things will be covered on the BPC core topics. But now BPC point of view, just the overall overview. The high end I can give, even especially from
not just BPC, but I'm talking about operational reporting as well.
Yeah, operational reporting from finance end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I will cover. That I will take care.
Will that be as a part of core data service like CDS?
Yes, it is part of it, but we don't want it to go in too technical kind of thing there. But I will show you only a couple of things where we have the implications kind of thing. Okay, this I made a course like only for finance, and the maximum changes were coming when for the operational reporting point of view also, you can see. But from that's what I understood your question, basically that from BPC and the core topics, whatever there, those things you cannot see here. The virtual providers and all those stuff, there are a lot of changes coming in, so those things you cannot see here. But only the thing is from finance modules, your finance sub modules, for example, AR, AP, GL, or asset management and accounting based COFA, ML. So these we will dig into those topics, so we can see the entire delta. From operational reporting point of view, also we can see a couple of reports, but we'll not go deeper from BPC in there.
And when you're saying finance, we are covering controlling as well.
Yes, yes, controlling COPA, and also a couple of things I will show you from wherever we have a changes. Other side also, but COPA there are major changes. Accounting based COPA evolving a lot. So and there and also ML also there are a couple of changes with delta we can see. So those things I will cover in the topics, and also the COG split. COG split point of view also, which is making sense for SDB Pro also basically here. So where we have I mean the changes in 1610 and also where from 1610 to 1709 in the COG split point of view, there are other changes. Those things also I will cover.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I think Suma, Venkata, you have any questions? Okay.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, Suma. Yeah, Venkata, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Will this course cover the
Sorry, Arun or somebody is talking.
Yeah, this is Sundar. You keep muting me. Our system is muting me all the time.
Yeah, Sundar, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So is this course cover the consolidation, the new consolidation, S4 HANA consolidation?
No, consolidation will be part of BPC. So the planning and consolidation both part of BPC. Okay, those topics will be covered in BPC sessions, not in finance sessions. Okay, consolidation is part of BPC now. So those sessions I'm not. I mean those things I'm not going to be covered in finance.
Okay. So it's basically a finance, like from
Yes.
ECC finance migrating to S4 HANA Simple Finance.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'll talk to Kalyan then. Okay.
So anybody others have any questions in mind, just raise your hand, or if not, then I mean if you have any further questions also you can raise your questions through our training support team, so I can address all those questions as well. Okay, if nobody have questions, and I will wind up the sessions, and if you need any support on system access point of view or training material point of view or course content point of view, just contact our training support team. They will take care of it. Okay, thanks all. Thanks all. I'm closing the session. Thank you. Bye bye.
Hello. Hi there.
Hello.
Could you please
Hi.
share contact slide?
Else have questions, just raise your hand. And also, so these are the contact details basically from our support team, so you can contact our support team on this below. The contact detail mentioned here for course content, for even for our training material and system access. And tomorrow we have a session 1. It's a real-time session. Basically you can attend that session also, you can continue the session. Okay, so I think okay, it's done. So anybody have questions, just raise your hand. Okay, Yeah, go ahead, Jaktar. Yeah.
Yeah, good morning, my dear. Sorry, I joined this session very late, and
No problem.
I have just 2 to 3 questions very quick.
Okay.
First of all, I would like to know what are the course contents we are going to cover, what is the duration of course, and
Okay. Yeah. Duration of the course is 24 hours. I mean, the buffer with 30 hours max. Okay, because I have added some of the topics on earlier. It is 24 hours, but now it is I'm making this maximum is 30 because there are a couple of concepts added on the 1709, the new concepts which are coming in. So that is a course duration and course content point of view. You can contact our support contact team, I mean support training support team. So they will share you with all the content information. And but I wanted to make you clear that basically whatever the topics I'm going to be covered. So I'm going to be covered on the 1709. So which is the latest version released in the last 2 months back. So all the changes on S4 HANA from finance side you can see from my session that you can expect all the delta things.
only delta things. That means we are not going to go from greenfield implementations or brownfield implementation.
Greenfield implementation, brownfield implementation means you mean to say only for an S4 HANA or you wanted to go through on the topics of ECC 6 as well?
Not on ECC 6, but I would like to, what are the basically change in S4 HANA? Because I am well aware of ECC 6.
That I will cover from 15.032. So to 17, how it is evolved, where it was started, and also in the system also, there are a couple of functionalities from finance end. So where it used to work on 15.03, where it is not working on this, where it did not work on 15.11, again, the further developments on 16.10 and the new changes in 17.09. So delta to delta, that means 15.0 to 15.11, 15.11 to 16.10, 16 to 17.09 I will take care. So the latest things, whatever coming in, and all I will show you in the system as well as in the, I mean, those topics I can take care of, no problem, no worry on that. But only the thing is, the expectations is from ECC 6 point of view, I mean, the basic things you must and should aware of all those things. You should have a knowledge into those topics. So I don't want to go deeper into those things basically on the ECC 6 end.
But migration you are going to cover from ECC
Yes.
6 to S4 HANA.
Yes. So migration, I will cover the migration topics. So there is a separate topics. I mean I shown in my content. You can get with my support training supporting. So there I mentioned everything. So what we were doing in the migration. So I will take you in the system also. I will explain you each and everything there.
Because migration is basically now all the companies will go to migrate from ECC 6 to S4 HANA.
True.
So
those topics I'm covering. No worry on that.
And is it weekend class or weekdays class?
These details also my training support team will give you all those information. Basically, there are weekend batches out there and weekdays batches also there. So as you wish, if you are comfortable with weekdays batches, you can join the weekdays batches, and weekend batches also weekend batches. Both options you will have. Okay.
And what is the duration of class? Time duration? 24
hours earlier, but I'm adding more 6 hours because there are some other new concepts also coming. So it is maximum 30 hours.
Per day class session time.
Class sessions time also that my training when supporting will update you on that, because we have a couple of things in mind. So maybe we will update you on those information with, I mean, you will get that information with my training support team. So but every day it is 1 hour during weekday sessions, and the weekends is basically 2 hours on Saturday and 2 hours on Sunday. 4 hours in the weekend and weekend sessions, and in the weekday sessions 1 hour per day.
Okay. So what I suppose that we are going to cover AR, AP and bank accounting also, and asset accounting also,
yes.
controlling.
Yes. we are going to be covered general ledger, AR, AP, and there's one more concept called BP, so which is a new thing. And also from AR AP point of view, the bank accounting management, you must and should aware of all those things. So, and also asset accounting, and addition to that, you will have see all the controlling ML and the accounting based COPA and all those stuff.
Okay. But for AR and AP, I have learned from somewhere that your FSCM is the basic requirement. Before
Yes,
FSCM,
yes.
you can't do the AR AP.
Yes. Now there are a couple of things. We will when we go to the ARIP GL, I mean AR and AP session, especially for the bank accounting management. So that point of time, I will cover all those topics there. Okay. As you said, BAM is basically it is available with cash management, and also there is a component called BAM Lite. So anyway, I don't want to go into those deeper topics now. So let's see all those things in our real-time sessions.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks, Dr. And if anybody have a question, please raise your hand. Hello. I think okay, covered. Everyone is covered. So anybody else have any other questions? Okay, if you have any further support needed, or you can contact our training support team on all training material, course content, and any other technical support needed, or I mean system access point of view and all those stuff. Okay, so if everything is good, then I will close the session now. I think okay. Fine then. So I think nobody have any further questions, it seems. So I'm closing the session. Thanks all. Thanks for the joining the session. If you have any further questions or further, further information needed, just please contact our support, training support team, so they will take care of it. Thank you. Thanks a lot.